Well, it's nice to hear from you. If you just come to the channel, big hi, it's Andy here with you. We've got a lot to talk about tonight because we've got some more videos coming, which I hope you like. And if you haven't been to the channel lately, a big hi. So what we got on? Well, we've got some ghost videos coming very shortly. We'll be making some more ones up and they'll be coming very, very shortly. And I'll tell you about that just before they sort of get released. Also, if you've got any ideas of what to film, that will be absolutely great because it's sometimes hard to know what to think. Okay, like Big Boy. Hi, nice to meet you. Thank you for dropping in. My name's Andy here in St Neots. Yeah, we're doing quite a few lives at the moment because we're trying to push the views up on the old channel. And as I was saying, if you've got any ideas for videos, what to film, let me know. And if I can do them, I will do them. Make it cool, interesting, and everything. Yeah, as I was saying, we've got some ghost videos coming very, very shortly. And so, because I've been asked to do videos, the ghost one, so we're going to be doing that. There'll be another one very shortly about Nuns Bridge. Now, I did Nuns Bridge a few years ago, and we're going to do another one and the history of it and what's it all about. I hope you like it. Right. Lily, big boy, yeah. Have you done a TikTok live? I have, and after I've done this, I'm going on TikTok, and my TikTok is at Andy Ward Explorer. So I hope you pop over there and we'll have a little chat over there as well. Afton Choice, fantastic. Live again. Hello, mate. Nice to meet you, mate. How's Bournemouth? I hope, what's the weather like down there? It's been a bit chilly up here in Cambridgeshire, but hey, we're getting on with it, Oh, sunny. Well, that's good. That's good. It's been quite sunny here actually, but the weather is slowly, changing. Yeah. Okay. Great. That's great. Yeah. I hope to see you on TikTok. That would be fantastic. Catherine Winter. How to donate. Well, I'm not starting anything like that at the moment. Anyway, yeah, Gronex, big hi there. Welcome to the channel. It's Andy here. If you just come in, a big hi to you. I'm based in St Neots, which is a small market town up near Cambridge, on Cambridge and Bedford. So it's been quite interesting. Also, I'm gonna have to look forward because the screen's a bit small. I'm sorry. Brandon Schumacher. Hello, how you doing, mate? And happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Yeah. You sub. Thank you, Catherine. That is fantastic. That's what I like to hear. Now, as I was saying earlier on, we've got some more ghost videos coming very shortly. I've been asked to do another one about St Neots, a walkabout. And I've done a walkabout from the bridge all the way down to Love's Farm, and we walked down there and we're having a little chat and we're doing a little bit of places, and I got some old photographs of old places that used to be there, so you might find it interesting. Yeah. 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 Happy birthday, Brendan. How old are you? That's the thing. How old are you? Yeah. Yeah, you subbed as well, Brendan. Fantastic. That's what I like to hear. Yeah, I don't know if you've been watching. Before I came on, I watched Britain's Got Talent. That was quite good. 11. Well, happy birthday on your 11th birthday, Brendan. Congratulations. Yeah, Catherine. Yeah. Happy birthday, Brandon. Yep, 11. Long time since I was 11. Things were in black and white then, I tell you. Anyway, thank you for subbing and popping your head in and saying hello. That's nice. Well, that's great. Yeah, yeah. As I was saying, I was watching Britain's Got Talent, and they had some good acts on today. They had a guy from South Korea who was a magic man. He was good with cards. Very, very good. And I saw the other one as well, the Vietnamese guy swallowing those swords and everything. Oh, I couldn't watch that. I couldn't watch that. It made me feel, Anyway, so oh, thank you, Brendan. What else we're going to say? So yeah, so we've got some ghost videos coming out again very shortly. So I hope you have a look at that. I've got some more ones to do as well. To if you go back on my catalogue, you'll find some ghost videos as well, which might be quite interesting for you. I did one about a little place called Cold Christmas, and I took a ghost hunter with me. And yeah, we found some ghosts, and you can see it on the video. Okay, you have to go back about 1 year, 2 years, and it's called Cold Christmas. And I went with a ghost hunter, and he had a machine that catches the voices. It goes, what it does, it goes through different radio stations, and picks voices out, and it spells something, and it's quite interesting. Yeah. And yeah. Am I an Aussie? No, I'm not an Aussie. Tell Brendan about your experience on Noah's Ark. Oh dear, Hobson Choice. I wish I was so wicked as you. I mean, you make me laugh with some of the things you come with. Yes, yeah, 2x2. So yeah. So what else have we got to say here? Oh yeah, so I did a video today. Actually, I filmed a video because I asked them to do one of a later one of St Neots. So I did one from if you live from St Neots, you know where I am, from the bridge, and we went from there through the market square down the high street. We went down East Road a little bit, and then we went to Better Huntingdon Street, then carried on to Cambridge Street, all the way up to Love's Farm, which was yeah. So yeah, yeah. Bye bye, Brandon. Happy birthday. Good night. Yeah. So. Yeah, we've had some. It was quite an interesting little walk actually, and it wasn't too cold really. Hobson Choice. I've seen quite a lot of things about this new DJI camera. Well, it's been out for about 6-7 months now. It's called Nero, and I know you do quite things about these drones and all that. What is it any good? What's your opinion of it? It'll be quite interesting. Yeah. Oh, Brendan, you're in it. Ah, right. You're in Australia. Well, good morning to you, mate, as well. I've been to Sydney, and I quite liked it there. I was there a long time ago, just after they built the Noah's Ark. Dave Whitley, how long have you lived in Sydney? Well, I've been here on and off actually. I moved here in 1978 or 79, I think, something like long time ago. I brought my first house there. In fact, I came to Sydney looking for a car, and I brought a house. You couldn't do that now, could you? And yeah, I brought a house there, and since then I've moved 4 or 5 times, and then where I'm now, I've downsized now. I've got a smaller house now because all the kids have gone. Yeah, so it's yeah, I quite like Sydney. It's grown a lot since I've been here. Definitely a lot bigger. I don't know if it was a Neo. Yeah, it's the one with the I think they both got guards on. It's a bit like a what do you call them? Those racing drones, so to speak, and they got guards around the propellers. But it's quite cheap. It's around about, I don't know, 125, 200 pounds, something like that. I don't know. You probably know better than I do, actually. Yeah, yeah. Yes, the Neo. Yeah. Oh, so Michael Jackson. Yes, the Neo. I have one. Okay, how is it? Is it good? Because I got out of my DJI Mini 2 which I'm very happy with it. But I've seen this other one; it looks quite good. You know, you can sort of, especially if you have the goggles on. You have the goggles on, you can fly quite well. You know, I don't know. I saw a video. It wasn't with the Nero. It was some guys who had some racing drones, and I went to the old brickworks outside Bedford, and they were racing them. They were going through windows and everything. They built their own amazing little bits of kits they got there and everything. You know, yeah. Okay, Mr. TARDIS. Hi, Andy. Yeah, I went to Salisbury Greystones pub for my nan's birthday. Oh, right, okay. Not great in the wind, and the camera isn't the best. Okay, all right. Thanks, Michael. Yeah, I might leave it then if it's the camera's not good for it. You know that I did hear that. I heard about the wind business. There was a bit of wind issue. It wasn't very good in the wind. Yeah. And they say they're jammed to their Spotify playlist. Okay. The DJI Flip has a better camera. Oh, okay. It might be the Flip I heard about. I don't know which one it was now. I'll have to go through the YouTubes and have a look because they seem to bring out quite a drone out every other month now. It's quite interesting, you know. But yeah, so and that's it. My friend of mine who I do a lot of wedding videos with, he's got himself a DJI Mini 4 Pro, and I had we were doing a wedding together, and I tried it out, and it's really good because it's got sensors on it, so you can't hit a tree because that's my problem. I keep hitting trees. It's got no sensors on it. Yeah. Right. Oh man, you guys are being flooded by immigrants. I'm in Northern Ireland. It's the only country in the worst position. You don't mind them living in all your hotels and in castles. Well, no. I'll be honest with you. About the the boat people who come out on the boat. I think really they're taking the piss, to be honest, and it's costing us money. And yeah, if I mean, I'm sure some of really need to be helped, but a lot of them, they I don't think they do. They're just coming over to make money or stay on benefits or something like that, because I think what the government had done, it's paying for all the hotel, they get phones given into them and everything like that, and if you're 18, 19 year old just come out of school and you want to work and all that, it's you don't get any help from the government at all hardly. It's really bad. It's really bad. So and I don't think the government want to stop the boats. I really don't. To France, you say, sorry, you pay you all this money, you're not stopping it. So either we stop paying France, not give them any money, and we just send the boats back. We just send them back because it's costing us too much money. It really does. And I've heard, the few of the hotels around here, are full of asylum seekers. I don't know well, I know what to do, but you can't do it. Yeah. Damn right it is. So extents, it's great to help whatever. Yeah, it is. It is good to help, but I mean, but you see some of them do videos on the boat saying, yeah, we're coming over, we're going to take money and stuff like that, and they're posting it all, and of course one they found, they posted, a guy was he got a gun and all that, and he was waving it all around and all that. And the border force let him in. It's only because one of the newspapers picked it up and they found the video. The border force picked him up, and I don't know what's happened to him. They probably told me he's a naughty boy and let him go again. I don't know. It's just weird. It is weird, really. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I've lived overseas in a lot of countries, and I've got on with with everybody, but I just feel like over here they're taking the pee. I really do, Yeah. Yeah, yeah, John. Yeah, John Brown. You're right. We definitely shouldn't be paying. It's been becoming very political here, isn't it? No, we shouldn't be paying France because they're not doing anything at all. You know, they even advise them when it's a good day for them to what time to go. You know, yeah. Would you do a video about the history of Potton Woods, your kids and the plane crash, etc.? Now, I don't know anything about this, Michael Jackson. No, Jackson. Can you sort of tell me a bit more about that? Because that sounds interesting. The history of Potton Woods. I'll have to look it up and see what it is. And the orchids, yeah, the plane crash. Do you know that sounds very interesting? If you let me know, just write down whereabout is Potton Woods? Is it near Potton or what? I really don't know. Yeah, man, I've seen them. It's seriously ridiculous. I don't care how the Parliament doesn't have any problems with a lot of London's in basically London is basically San Francisco now. Yeah, but yeah, I know. I don't know what to do about it's and a lot of people getting fed up with it. I do know a lot of people are, and they want to try and. I wouldn't be surprised if there'd been not a civil war, but civil unrest, shall I say, about the whole thing. But you got to be careful what you say now because you got these people. Oh, did you hear about the kids? Was it these parents who complained to their school about their daughter or something like this, and they got arrested. Now all things were dropped, charges were dropped, but it makes you think what's going on, doesn't it? The mind police, as they say. Yeah, yes, yes. A Liberator crashed in 1945 in the woods. It's closer to Colne Hatley, okay, near the water tower. It's supposed to be haunted, and there's a memorial of the crash at the Colne Hatley Church. Right, okay. I will have a look at that. Thanks very much there, Michael. That sounds interesting. I'll dig it out and I'll Google it and see if I can find some history about it and find exactly where it is. That's interesting because I'm always trying to find things to film, and like interesting because I've done a lot on the St Neots. I've done St Neots pubs. I've done from was it from the pub down to town to Crown to Town. I think it's called. I've done that, and we went through all the different pubs, and we had a few drinks in a few pubs as well. Did Went to some nightclubs when they were open, but they've all closed now. Yeah, there's a good podcast on the history called Weird in the Wade." Okay, I'll check it out. Yeah, yeah, yes. Because right, okay, yeah. Yeah, let's hope there'll be a change about all this. Yeah, we get very political here, aren't we, mate? Well, it's okay. Well, it doesn't matter, does it? So, what else? What else can I say, really? Yeah. So, by the way, guys, so after I've done here, I'm going to go over to TikTok, and it's at Andy Ward Explorer. So that'd be nice if you could pop over and do that. Actually, the funny thing is, you see, I get two different like clientele, uh, from here and the other one, the TikTok, totally different people. Have some choice. Reform is getting traction. Yeah, it is. It is, and they're doing better. I think they are doing better than the Conservative, aren't they? But so reform's like again, they're having a little bit of infighting. So let's hope they get that sorted out because you don't want that, do you? Really, to be honest, yeah. Uh, the hidden tunnels of Biggleswade is a good one. I don't know nothing about the hidden tunnels, mate. Send me a message. Let me know. It's my history researcher. He is. Michael is. Yeah, it'd be great. Yeah. Yeah. John Brown, the TikToker. TikToker. Yes. Yeah. So I tell you what. I, on my TikToks at the moment, when I go over to there, if I look onto it, I've got a lot of people doing that one. What was it? It's not in the money. I can't remember. They all singing ones. Quite funny. So what else? What else we got here? Let's have a look. Getting a lot of messages come through, which is good. Let's have what else we got here. Have some choice. What's the difference between your two audiences? Oh right, yeah, okay. So the audiences. Now, this one, the live is are younger than the videos on YouTube. So the videos I do on YouTube are usually from about, they say 50 plus, yeah, and mostly about 80% male. That's what my audience is on YouTube. And then on TikTok, it's I would say about 80% girls or women, should I say. And I think the reason for that is that an African, which seems very strange, really. And I think that's to do that with the African videos I've done and TikTok videos. I've done a few African TikTok videos on there, so that's gone quite well. And regarding the girls on TikTok, I think because I got a lot of wedding videos on there, and I think there's about 60, 70 wedding videos, weddings I've done over the years. And what they are 60-second videos of a day. So it's like from the bride getting ready to when the first dance, so to speak. And I think a lot of girls like to look at that, see what the venues look like, see what girls' dresses are like. You know what girls like. They like sort of things like that. The entrance to the tunnels is still visible from the cellar of the Conservative Club off the High Street. Oh, okay. So this is to do with the tunnels in Biggleswade, I dare say. Okay. TikTok tends to be a bit more trendish, yeah, and younger. Tend to be slant and more liberal. Yeah, probably. I think you're probably right there, John. Yeah. Right, Michael, could you say your TikTok username again, please? Yeah, it's Andy Ward Explorer. That's it, Andy Ward Explorer, not Andrew Ward Explorer. Andy Ward Explorer. So that's it. So I'll be over on there soon anyway. So you can pop over and maybe we're going to continue there. I like that. Get a lot of messages. I get when I'm there. Last time I did, I got a lot of messages from people all around the world. Really, to be honest, I mean, I had a few here. I mean, we just had Brendan here. He's a young lad, 11 years old. I think he said he was. He's from Australia. I mean, but I know I have a few from like over here. I have a couple of people from America who watch the videos. There's Michael who often pops his head in and says hello and stuff like that. He used to live in Huntington or near somewhere around there, and he pops his head in. There's another guy as well. And the funny thing is, during the summer, I met a guy, and he came over. He lived in St. Neots, moved to America about 20, 30 years ago. Watches my YouTube videos, and then he came over to St. Neots because his father had died. And he was at the funeral, and I was walking past, and he said to me, "Are you Andy?" I said, "Yeah." He said, "Oh, he watched your TikTok videos in America," and I think he was in San Francisco, I think, and we had a little chat, and that was nice of him. And then I was sitting down a couple of days ago in Weatherspoons, and a Chinese couple come up to me and said hello to me, and I think they say from Hong Kong. And they live at Love's Farm now, and they come and say hello. So that's nice. It's nice when people come and say hello, and how they do it. But I'll tell you one thing, dude. I get a lot of kids, a lot of school kids to come and say, "Hello, Andy. Yeah, we watched your TikTok. We survived. Were you subscribed? So that's good." And I've been told also that my videos are played. I don't know why they're played at Ernoff. I don't know why. Maybe I'm a new history teacher. I don't know. Right, see what other messages have we got on here? Yeah, like they've just made a mac to cheese with those shirts on a brunch on a bunch of girls will flood their lives. Yeah, I know they do some crazy thing. I remember. I don't know if you remember the ice thing they did when they poured ice on one's head. They do it for charity. Yeah. Uh, okay, I'll stop to you here. Thanks a lot, mate, but I don't have TikTok. Oh, okay, no problem. But thanks for subscribing. That's good. I'm happy about that. Yeah. Does the red light behind you have any? Absolute choice. And look, I tell you what. I tell you what. Here we go. Here we go. There we go. Is that better? Don't want to get people get the wrong idea, do we? Mind you, I could make some money on the side, I suppose, couldn't I? Oh dear, I've come up with things here. When you're on TikTok live, ask about the amount of skinny dudes with nice hair doing their shirts off. Swear it's a big one on there. All right, okay, yeah. I think that's just an accent like thing. Yeah, yes, it is. Actually, this is a controller for it, and there they are there, right? And I can change it. I can change all colours. See, look at that. It's very clever, isn't it? I brought this. I think I got it off Temu. Temu, is it? Temu. In fact, I got it here, and there they go. This is it here. It's going to be back to front. It's called. I mentioned it last time. LED light bar, and I brought two. I think they were about, I don't know, £4 or £5 each. Each you get 2 bars, 2 in 1 pack, and it was I think it was about £4 or £5, and then you paid about I think £2 for delivery, something like that. I mean, very very cheap. They're LED. It's got all different colours. They will fade. I hope they fade. See that? See what I mean? They'll all change colours. You see. It's very clever, isn't it? I mean, things like that, I don't know. So it's comes on quite well. Quite happy with that, really. Makes a bit of a talking point, isn't it, really? The idea, actually, you can put it behind your TV. If you've got a flat screen TV, it's on the wall, you put it on there behind there, and it lights it up, makes it look quite nice, So what else we got on here? Yeah, I think that you just an accent. I think yeah, right. Yeah. So okay. Okay. Have you heard about the old Warden Tunnel? It's a long abandoned train tunnel that's a part of the old Bedford train line. It was used for illegal raves for ages, but it's now a nature reserve. No, I didn't know. Do you know something? I've never ever been to an illegal rave. Never been to one. I have been to a rave a long time ago in the 90s, and that was in Bedford, not Bedford, in Peterborough, at a place called Laristus. And what do I think of it? Well, I don't know really. I went there. I went there a long time ago, and I got caught to make a film. Then I made a film of Laristus, and because they had a restaurant there and everything. And then from there, someone said to me, "Oh, can you do a video of the rave?" So I did a video of the rave, and everybody had whistles and stuff like that, if I remember right. And yeah, it wasn't really my cup of tea really, but it's a job, wasn't it? As I say, yeah. Okay. Did you suck down a nitrous balloon? No, I didn't. No. No, but there were some weird things going on there. I must admit. Even I have a pretty liberal. There's some weird things going on there. I must admit. Anyway, yeah. Okay. What else? Okay. Yeah, disco biscuits. Yeah, disco biscuits. Yeah, say no more. Say no more. So I've been, it's sort of quite interesting over the years how things have changed, isn't it? Really, because I don't think, to be honest, really now nightclubs seem to be very popular, do they? I think there used to be quite a few in St Neots, didn't there? There used to be the Bark and Bat, or it was called Priory. there used to be one in the old Falcon Hotel, and then there used to be another one across the road, and down at the other end. Where was it now? Down at oh, I don't know. There used to be a place called Hollywoods as well, but they've all gone now. You just got a couple of pubs, and that's it. I think, I think, I think people they've changed what they want to do now. You know, they don't seem to do what they. I don't know really. Life has changed so much. I think really, to be honest. Have you done a video from Worsley? Yes, I did. I did a video from Worsley about 2 years ago. Yeah, I did one because that's where the if I remember right, the church steeple fell down, didn't it? If I remember right about that, I think. Thoughts on Gordon Ramsay? Not a lot really, to be honest. Swears a lot, I suppose. I don't know really. I'm not really a big cook. In fact, my cooking is baked beans really, and that's about it. I'm not a brilliant cook at all, but you know, it's worth. I suppose. No, not really. No, I don't. No, I don't really watching really. Have I been to south of France? No, I haven't. No, I haven't. Choice. Never been to south of France. I think the only France I've been to was I took the kids to Disney Paris. That a long time ago that was, and Calais, and that's it. They're the only places. I've been to Sweden, Norway, Oslo. I lived in Oslo for I don't know 2 years, 3 years, something like that. Went to Bergen, Christian Sands, and yeah, been to Kos on holiday, Spain on holiday, Italy holiday. That's about it really. And the other places I've been actually been the Far East, which I've travelled a lot of places in the Far East. Yeah. Robin Choice. 70s were fun. Certainly were. 70s and 80s for me actually. You know, it was you know, it was a different lifestyle than it is now. You've got to be so careful what you say and stuff like that. You're scared to offend people. And I was just about wondering, I've always wondered what beans on toast was like, but not about the pinto beans on a slice of bread to try it. Okay. I'd rather order some beans on a toast as a side or something as a respectable English restaurant. Okay. Yeah, well, if I'm at home and I'm lazy to cook, I will do beans on toast. Beans on toast and maybe a bit of cheese with it as well. That's it. And that's it. If I'm and I tell you what, I quite got into now. I know a lot of people can go ugh, and that is spam. I quite like spam. Sometimes I cut spam up, put it with the beans, and cook it all together. You know, so I mean, when you get my age, you probably mean you might have had spam, and a lot of kids don't like that. It's processed foods and all that, sort of thing. I don't know. I really wish I was born in the 60s to have that 70s experience. It seems like an incredible time to be alive. Yes, it was. It was great. It was great. 70s was good. Mind you, we had a lot of power cuts. We had the 3-day power, no power for 3 days. You couldn't do it now, but that's when they had the miners' strike and they didn't have any electricity. I mean, I was pretty young then, but I can remember it, and it was good. And the fashions were, fashion was a bit with flares and stuff like that, and yeah, it was interesting. A lot of pubs open then. It was a different lifestyle to what it is now. Yeah. Prices were much better back then as well. That's true, Hudson Choice. Things were a lot cheaper then. And do you remember some of the beers you used to get? You used to get a trophy. Do you remember trophy? And there used to be all the different Whitbread ones, wasn't there? Different stuff like that. Completely different lifestyle. Of course, like pubs now, all pubs do food. Back then, there wasn't. And there's another thing that a lot of kids don't know about, And Hobson Choice, I think you're probably about roughly the same age as me. I'm probably a bit younger. I don't know. But when you went to pub, there was the saloon side and there was the lounge side. Do you remember? So if you went out with your mates, you went to the saloon, you know, because it was cheaper. And then you had a bird with you, you take it to the lounge. And but now all pubs are all one now, and all charge a high price. You know, do you remember those days? Uh, yeah, landing on the moon. Yeah, I remember watching that on TV at school. Landing on the moon. That was interesting. I remember that. That's when I first got involved in working into TV. I wanted to really get into it then. I don't know why that was, but it was. Yeah, there's a really cool short creator that has a Spud food. Yes. Now the guy I know a guy who works at G&M Growers. Okay, his name is Nobby, and I think it's his cousin. Is that Mr. Spud? Who does the potatoes? And he's got a big following, and he's very busy. And those spuds he makes, so the baked potatoes, they're not cheap. They're really expensive. I think there's a program on TV about him as well. I think if I remember right. Yeah. So that's it. I couldn't go to lounge with the work boots on. No, no, no. You had to be a bit more dressed up. I remember the first. I brought a what was it now? Vodka and orange, yeah, and it cost me, okay, 2 and 6, 2 and 6. And that was 2.5. That's the 10, 10 and a half pence, or 10 and something like 10.5 pence, something like that. Yeah. Hudson Shores. My mum asked me why the shops were on the moon. Oh dear, oh dear. Yeah. Oh, talk about the moon. Did anyone see the eclipse today? It's meant to be around about 11 o'clock, half 11, 12 o'clock. It was meant to be partial eclipse. I looked up, I couldn't see it, to be honest. Maybe I should have wore some glasses. It just looked very bright. Imagine a dude in the 70s saying he was a girl, and yeah, I it's wrong, isn't it? It's all wrong. It certainly is all wrong. It is. Do you know? I did a last year. I was filming at a university, and where was it now? I don't know. It was in Edinburgh or Leeds, something like that. And they had loos there, and they had male, female, and whatever you want to be, toilet. Bloody crazy. Really is crazy. Yeah. Yeah. Uh, yeah. Yeah. They're yeah. There's definitely a thing on about that. Definitely. Uh, Long Dong Silver. Do you like Willie? Do I like Willie? No. Right. Okay. Absent choice. Well, he's deleted it. Okay. It's a freaking ridiculous. How the hell? How do people actually mess up? Yeah. I don't know. If they want to call themselves a girl, let them call themselves a girl. But you can't have a man going into doing a woman's sports, because he's going to beat the women because he's built differently anyway, isn't he? It's just absolutely crazy. Absolutely, yeah. It is absolutely ridiculous. Yeah. Yeah, woke madness. Yeah, and everybody thinks that. I don't know why the government don't do something about it, saying it's like this two-tier justice they've got going on as well now. If you're from an ethnic background and all that, good chance that you get let off lighter, or your religion or something. It just, they. If you see if you see the Liberty thing, yeah, she's got arms out like that and she's blindfolded, meaning justice is blind, meaning it doesn't matter where you come from, you'll be treated equally. It's not working that way, is it? Yeah. It's crazy. Okay. Used to get half-pence old pocket money, sweet allowance at boarding school when I was 8. Yes. Yeah, I used to get 2 and 6, 2 and 6, which is half a crown, wasn't it? Yeah, pocket money as well, thing like that. Funny, you talk about boarding schools and all that. Okay, uh, I've been digging around actually because I'm like you. I was at private school as well, and I found I was clean. I was because we have a farm as well, right? And I was at the farm, and I was going through, and I found this, and I'm trying to get it repaired actually. Let me show you. I found my old school photo here, and do you know something? I can't quite show you, but that, okay, it's not that big, and I've got to get it repaired, and and my plan is, because you've got my brother on here as well, I'm gonna get it repaired. I'm gonna get 2 printed off. Gonna get it scanned, and then try to get it repeated, get it framed up. Keep one for myself and one for my brother. I'm gonna give it for his birthday. And hopefully that he likes it. You never know what to get, people, don't you? Every half the time it gets hard, Yeah, another good thing about the 70s and even the 80s, you could go to university for a 4-year degree and not pay for it, and pay for a part-time job. Yeah, no way. That's awesome. Good thing you found it. That's a key for sure. Yes, it is. Yeah, that is. Considering, I've been thinking that thing's about 40 odd years old. My God, eh? Dear, oh dear. Used to have a special moving camera for those photos. Yeah, same here. We all stood in a row like that, and the camera was on a thing that went shh. You're right, Hobson Choice. I remember that as well. I remember that. I did ring up the school actually, see if they got any copies of it, and I could get it. So no luck, So I got that, and I'm going to try and see if I can get it done. So I don't know. See how I get on with it anyway, and then get it framed up and everything. So what else? What else I got to say on here? Yeah. Looking at what's that? Yeah. Oh, that's called a parallax. Okay, sure. Okay. Paranatic shot. Actually, I thought of doing. I've got a camera that will do that. Well, actually, I think your iPhone can do it as well, can't you? I think you do that with your iPhone. You can do. Maybe I could try and do it myself. Actually, be cheaper, wouldn't it? Just get and then just get it framed up. Because a lot of programs, I see a lot of. I might do that really. Try and do it myself, and then get an one of those pro apps that do the that will repair the photograph, so to speak, and try it out and see if I could do it. Yeah, Michael's right. Yeah, yeah, paramatic, paramatic is it? Yeah. Anyway, yeah, goes. Yeah, we all know what you mean anyway. So that's it. Anyway, I'm going to leave you guys now. Thanks very much for being here. It'll be interesting. Look out for the new videos, because the new video is coming out very shortly. So stick around for that. Tell your friends. Don't forget to subscribe and everything. One kid ran from one end to the other and got beaten with a cane for that. Do you know, I'm sure you went to the same school as I did, because someone did exactly the same and they got the cane as well. Oh dear, they were the days, weren't they? Yeah, right. Yeah. Maybe it was the same school, I don't know. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Yeah, the cane. That's one thing. Some people are saying, "Oh, I miss the 70s and 80s." Well, if you were naughty, you got the cane. You really did, and yeah. And also you used to get the rubber thrown at you, something like that. I don't know. I remember, I remember being at school here, and it was an all boys school, yeah, and yeah, okay, we were privileged. We didn't. We were very lucky, yeah. And we had this teacher who come teach us history teacher. And I forgot his name now, a young lad, yeah. And he would say, "You boys don't know how lucky you are and everything." And oh, why's that, sir? Well, you know, you guys are all privileged and all that. And he said, you know, I know women, girls at school who got pregnant and all that. And we put our hand up, sir, how can they get pregnant? They weren't married. No, yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah. Just, we were so stupid. We were really very naive. Yeah. That bloody cane. Oh, actually, Hubson Choice. I was never caned, but I think you probably was. Yeah, matron. Remember matron? Yeah, we had a matron. Yeah, we had a matron, and we had a gym teacher called Bunny, and they said that he liked boys, but I don't know if that's true or not. I never had experienced anything like that, but you hear all these stories later, you don't they? You were well, so yeah, I bet you were. I don't believe that at all, mate. Yeah. Where am I from? I'm I'm in UK, a place called Sinneats, which is a small village. Well, small village, a small market town just outside Cambridge. That's where we're from. Yeah. So that's Kish. Yeah. So that's where I'm from. So that's that. Right then, guys. As I said, I'm going to go because I need to get onto TikTok now and do my bits on there, see what's happens there. Thanks very much for joining in the conversation. We've had a bit of laugh on this Saturday. I've enjoyed it, and yeah, yeah, buddy. No, yes, I'm going. Yeah. Have I been to India? Yes, I have. I went to Delhi about 15 years ago, and I was there. I was filming a new nightclub that was opening up there, and the girls were gorgeous. Tell you that now. Very pretty. Very pretty. Girls, looking forward to the future streams. Well, thanks so much there, John. Do appreciate it. I do normally do one that every on Saturdays now, and sometimes I do one during the week. I did one in the week this week. Where was we? Down at the down at the park in Sydney. And then we had a little walk around. I think if I remember right. And so I gather the signal was quite good, so we did all right actually on that day. Do you right? What Michael says here? See you in a while, Andy. Yeah, take care. Yeah, will do. See you, Mike. See you, everybody. Thanks very much. And if you're not doing anything, pop over to TikTok, okay? And it's at Andy Ward Explorer. All right. Catch you later. Thanks very much for watching. I'll say bye for now. Bye.